More building happening. You see where we at? 10th and King. 10th and King. New shelter coming right across the street from Rodney Square where it's already sheltered. So we see over at Rodney Square, it's already benches. We'll run over to them real quick. It's already benches. It's already one shelter. There used to be another one right up here on Market, right up on 10th and Market that they dismantled. There's another shelter over here on 11th and King. There was one up on 11th and Market that they dismantled. There was 4. Buses came here. They picked up a lot of people from this area right here. They were rerouted December 17th. The change took effect where they took them away from the square and dispersed them all throughout the city so that this place will be empty like it is now. They didn't want the large population of bus riding citizenry at Rodney Square. Some of the people that congregated at Rodney Square weren't getting on the bus. Some people were just loitering and just not pleasing to some people. They made it seem like everybody out here was committing crimes. Everybody was a criminal. Everybody was panhandling. Everybody was doing drugs, selling drugs. So the real estate developers, the lawyers, all the elitist people that have this perception of the people that get on the bus. You know, a lot of people getting on the bus trying to go to work. I'm trying to go to church. I'm walking right now, imagine. I mean, I wouldn't get on the bus to go to church. Some people would though. Some people can't walk that far. I don't mind walking. I like it. Sometimes I even run. I don't always like that. We gotta do it, but that shelter there now is unnecessary. It's not needed. They didn't remove the shelters from Rodney Square. There used to be a shelter that sat right here. See this building that's happening at the Hotel DuPont? Lots of construction, lots of construction. There's gonna be eateries, cafes. It's gonna be nice. But not everybody's welcome to the party. It's just like during Jim Crow time when a new restaurant was open and it was whites only and black people weren't allowed in the front. They had to go to the side entrance. They had to go to the side streets. Now, we got to get our buses. If we catch the buses, we don't have private transportation. We don't have that luxury, that privilege. We got to get the bus from up on Orange, further down King, 8th Street, 4th Street. They're talking about moving the 28, which goes to AI Children's Hospital, away from Rodney Square, which would hurt the most vulnerable population of people. They're talking about sick children and their parents that can't afford private transportation. This stop right here is always filled with people during the week. It's Sunday, by the way. It's Sunday. So that's another reason why Rodney Square was completely empty. Sometimes, you know, it'll be the business crowd that's there. That's the crowd that they want to be there. And the people that live downtown. It costs a lot to live downtown now. But since it's Sunday, you know, sometimes they'll come out with their dogs. There's green in the middle of Rodney Square, so they come with the dogs, walk them. But it's Sunday. It took 3 years of fighting, protesting, speaking, petitioning to get Sunday service here in Wilmington, Delaware for the buses. There were no buses for a long time. This is during my time in Wilmington. I want to say, 2010 maybe? Don't quote me on that, but it took 3 years of fighting to get Sunday service. It was discrimination by neglect, them not providing transportation, public transportation for everybody on Sunday when everybody still needs to get to where it is that they need to get to. People gotta get to church like me. That's a shelter that they added after they rerouted buses. The bench wasn't added. I made a couple videos. People standing up over there underneath of that shelter. They just been smacking us in the face for real. Like, spitting on us. Those shelters that they built on King Street, like the one that I just showed you, there's 3 of them. Now, 2 further down on King Street, they have a pole. Instead of a bench, they have a pole for people to lean on. They don't want to give the people a bench because they don't want the people to be laying on the bench. If you sit down on the bench, it's an attack on the homeless population of people. It's an attack on poor people where to go. That when it's inclement weather, when it's snowing, when it's raining, they're going to go underneath of the shelter. When it's hot out, when it's a whole lot of glare, they're going to go underneath of the shelter and get out of the sun. But yeah, we gotta work.